Absolutely true. What's funny is like we set this whole system. Your whole apartment fell down. Nice. Um, what's interesting is like this type of level, or the way that we broke up the camera movement and stuff like that is probably maybe one of three that are going to be like this. Everything else is going to be left to right. But anything that gets inside of a structure that I wanted to kind of tear back up and down with, we built these camera systems. So like pop out. We have our segment one, segment two, three, four, five, six, seven. And all of those are, different sections for the camera to follow. Which we ran into some issues, like you'll see, goddamn fish. Okay, so now we're in segment two, and this is segment three. Sometimes our trigger doesn't recognize that the player has moved in, and so it won't update. So we have to do like a player, see, like right there. Sometimes it, for whatever reason, it doesn't detect that it moved on. So again, right there. It's so weird. At first, it didn't look like that big of a level, but it really is big. It's a decent size, and this is actually the second half of the level. It will be our demo level because this will have a little bit of everything kind of put into it. But the first level, let me go ahead and save this, or the first part of this level, I should say, is the pawn level, and that one hasn't been done yet. This will be like the training section. So you'll get the beginning of the story in this section. You'll see some of the mechanics take place, like moving around, stuff like that. These will be like using the dash, teaching you how to use the dash. This will teach you about the moss. Oh, actually, I wrote it all up here. So like learn controls, learn dash, because it'll all be in level. I don't know if you ever played Limbo, but I really liked how Limbo kind of just dropped you in the game and was like, do something. And then Braid was really good too. I liked how Braid did it as well. In Limbo, it doesn't say anything. There is no, yeah, early indie game dev days were the best. But in Limbo, like the game loads and then it's like a black screen and like a little tiny light, and then you move it and all of a sudden it expands and it's all black and white. And then if you move a little bit, the player stands up. And then you move again, and then you just start moving, and then you just start pressing buttons. There's never any dialogue. There's nothing. Matter of fact, there's no dialogue throughout the entire game. You kind of just experiment with it. I mean, and it's simple mechanics. Like it really is just about pushing and pulling and grabbing onto things and left and right movement. Um, but yet it was super fun. It was a beautifully done game for only having two, like a gradient of grays. If you ever get a chance, if you get a few hours to kill, because it's only about a 3 to 5 hour game, you could probably pick it up for a couple bucks. It's well worth the playthrough. It's a beautiful game, and without it's a visually driven story. and you almost create your own story in your head, almost.